Tune and now 7:42.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Time to stare into the night sky. Dylan Storey from the Auckland Stardome Observatory, looking at this week's events in space. G'day there, Dylan.
G'day, Wammo, and we've had some events, haven't we?
Well, we have. You alerted me on Wednesday evening to the fact that there was going to be a partial solar eclipse here in New Zealand. Hadn't heard anything about it prior to that, but it was going to be happening the next morning, and I got a good look at it this morning, yesterday morning actually, between the clouds.
There was a terrible lack of publicity on it, wasn't there? But,
yeah. Who's it up to?
Kicking myself.
I was going to just say, who's it up to publicise these astronomical events? Is there a particular PR agency we should be talking to?
Well, Auckland Stardome is usually the place to go. There's Carter Observatory in Wellington too, which is usually onto these things. There's various astronomical societies around the world.
What I'm saying is,
around the country,
some kind of interstellar authority. You know what I'm saying? Someone who says that.
Yeah, there should be, shouldn't there? Yeah. Not just international.
Yeah, interstellar.
But someone with jurisdiction over the wider cosmos.
That's right. Okay. Anyway, so it all happened yesterday morning.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be rainy, so I didn't get up, being lazy, and then you saw it, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
And you told me, and I was kicking myself.
Yep. And Twitter was abuzz yesterday morning with it. Various positions around the country. Apparently a good view from North Canterbury. Nice and clear. But
yeah, I heard that, yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get the full eclipse, did we?
No, we didn't. It's set during. So the statistic is that there's roughly 2 lunar eclipses that happen every year, but because they only last a few hours, that means only the side of the Earth that's facing them at the time will see them. So you get 2 eclipses somewhere on Earth, and we only got half of this one. And so what did you see? What was it like?
Well, at the point I saw it, you were aware that it was a full moon, but you were looking at it and you were getting a chunk taken out of it in the top right-hand corner. So that was what I had. But I guess in other places, perhaps Australia, it was a lot more striking.
Yeah, they would have got more of a chunk, or if not the whole thing, blocked out. And I was watching a live feed on the internet from Dubai or somewhere like that, and they had an amazing eclipse. It turned red. It turned this bright blood red. Now, I've seen several lunar eclipses in the past, and it's amazing when the moon turns red.
Yeah, it was, 2007, I think, that we had a full lunar eclipse?
Yeah, I think it was 2007, yeah.
In New Zealand?
And that was at prime time and sort of early evening, just after dark, so, lots of people got to witness the whole thing, and yeah, that was awesome. It turned a deep red, didn't it?
And why does it turn red?
Well, so the Earth is blocking out the light from the sun, but a little bit of light is going through Earth's atmosphere on the sides, and for the reason that our sky is blue, it's because the atmosphere scatters the blue part of the spectrum from the sun, and so what happens is that takes away the blue light, if you like. It sort of takes out the blue part of the spectrum and scatters it around our atmosphere, and hence going into our eyes. The light that goes through the atmosphere and travels on to hit the moon, it has the blue part largely taken out, so it's heavy in the red end of the spectrum. So that's why we get the red colour of the moon at that time.
Do you know?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Do you know what the time frame will be for the next partial or full lunar eclipse from New Zealand?
Yes, it will be on December the... Where is it? I wrote it down. I think it's December the 21st, or December the 12th, sorry.
And will that be a full or partial?
It'll be partial. It will be a full eclipse from somewhere on Earth.
Yeah.
But New Zealand, it will rise or set halfway during it. So lunar eclipse enthusiasts can get on a plane and travel to see the full thing. And I know people who do.
Yeah, it's interesting, because as you say, it happens 2 times a year, somewhere on the planet. But yesterday, after the eclipse, it seemed to be a big deal. I mean, Google had changed their logo as they do for certain things on the landing page to the Eclipse. So
yeah, I guess that was because it was quite prominent in that part of the world where Google lives, I guess.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I don't think they would have got the full thing. So there must have been some PR around it over there, I guess.
Yeah, it seemed to be after the point a bigger deal than normal anyway.
Yeah.
Of course, the other thing on at the moment, there's the Matariki Festival. We've been talking about that on the show this week. But in Stardome observatory terms, what's going on there for Matariki?
There's the Matariki show, which has been on this week, and it will be on for the next 3 days, I believe. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is the 7 p.m. show, which talks all about Matariki and its significance to the its astronomical and cultural significance. So how it's used to mark annular time, how it's a complex interaction with the solar calendar and lunar calendar that actually marks Matariki, and how pre-technology societies measure time and use it to signify certain events and use it for marking the calendar and food cycles and all that. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of designed to reconnect modern societies with our astronomical connection, I guess.
Yeah.
Our astronomical roots. How we used to have this association with the sky.
Yep.
Which has largely been lost by telling time via digital means.
Yep. Cool. So that's going on at the Stardome until when?
So it's just on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now, but there are places left in that if anyone wants to book.
Okay. Excellent.
And there is the normal Sky Tonight show on at 8 o'clock as well, if you missed the Matariki show.
And what's the website? People can go along and check out all this stuff.
stardome.org.nz.
Excellent. Dylan Storey, thanks very much for joining us. And people can catch you on Twitter, twitter.com/Dylan Storey. And we'll see you.
My ranting and raving on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you later.